Back today with another video. This one is going to be brought to you by the company Premiumlacewig, and today I'm going to be showcasing their deep curly lace front wig. This one is in the length 24 inches. It is a natural color. Also, the density on this states that it is 250%. This one does have a 13x6 lace area, and this unit comes with 2 combs on the side, a comb in the middle, a comb in the back, and your adjustable strap. So I went ahead and bleached the very front of the lace on this unit. I didn't bleach the whole unit because I didn't feel like it was needed. The knots are pretty small on this one. I just needed to look more scalp-like in the front. But that is what the hairline is looking like. And it also comes with those curly edges. And I think that the hair looks really good after washing it. It feels really nice and soft. I'm just making sure that everything fits right because I did have to cut off the lace on the sides because as soon as I took it out of the package, I tried it on and I knew that this was going to be too big in the front area. So I had to cut off that lace, and you guys see how big the lace is looking. But I want to get into this parting space. You get a very, very good amount of parting space. I like my parting space to go back far, and they definitely accomplished that. But you could tell the difference from in the front when I bleached the knots to the rest. But powder will definitely help to take care of everything else. But you get some versatility going on in case you want to part it in different ways. But I'm going to work on cutting off this lace now. So you've seen that I took my time cutting off that lace because I wanted to cut around those hairs in the front, but you can also see how big the lace is on my head. So I'm going to be using my bow hole liquid gold, and I'm going to be working in sections because I do not want this to be rippled in the front. I want everything to lay down nice and flat. See, I took my time working in sections, and there were some areas that I did need to go back and touch up. But now I'm just going to take my wax and go around the front of the hairline, and then I'm going to use my hot comb just to kind of press everything back to look a little bit more sleek. The curls do not start at the root area, so I'm okay with adding a little bit of heat just to kind of get it a little bit more flat. Elastic band on just to kind of let everything melt in while I work on styling this. And then I will be using my olive oil mousse, and I'm going to just coat that throughout the hair, making sure to really focus on those ends. No issues with getting those curls to pop. You guys seen I went in with my detangling brush and I just kind of clumped the curls together. So I'm going to be using my diffuser, and this took me a long time to get this hair dry. So I did end up eating like lunch and kind of going off of camera and finishing the rest off. So this is what it looks like after it has been dried down before I fluff it up. But now it is time to focus on this hairline. I'm going to comb through those hairs in the front just because I know I want to tweeze them out. I think the curly edges look really good, but I want mine to be a bit thinner. But I'm not going to thin them out too much just because I do like the fullness of it. I feel like it kind of matches with the hair. So I don't want to do too much, but I'm going to tweeze them out. And then I'm going to be using that same mousse that I used to define the curls. I'm going to just put a little bit on the hairs and just kind of twirl them around. You'll see me kind of cut the hairs down shorter also. It's really all about playing with the front of the hairline just to see exactly how you want it to be. I was real focused trying to get those hairs together. But once I got them together to my liking, I'm going to use the blow dryer and try to dry them down a little bit on cool. That way I can kind of comb them out so they don't look like they're just like stuck on my head. I want them to look kind of fluffy. So I'm not going to comb them out too much, but just enough. But I think they came out cute. It's all about trial and error when dealing with these curly edges, especially in the front, or if you want them thick. You don't want them too thick. But now I'm just going to take my serum and I'm going to work on fluffing up this hair. Like I stated, this hair is really soft, so I didn't have many issues with it. I did get a little bit of frizziness, but I didn't notice a lot of flyaways. And I also noticed just like a little bit of dryness at the ends before I added my mousse. But once I added my mousse, I feel like everything came together. This is the final look. I feel like it came out really nice. I love the density on this because I don't feel like it's too heavy. I think that this will be great for the summertime. Now this unit starts at 12 inches and it goes all the way up to 30 inches. And I'll of course turn around so you guys can see how full it is. I got it dry enough, but it is not 100% dry. I want to say it's about like 85% dry. Now the front of the hairline is on point. Now at the very front, they give you single knots, and then in the back of the lace, they give you double knots. So I had no issues with bleaching the knots at all. It looks very scalp-like, and I didn't put any powder. That's how well it blended down. The shedding that I received with this unit was minimal, and I also noticed a few little snags in the nape area, and towards the ends, if you run your fingers through it too much and it starts getting frizzy again, that is when I noticed the snag. So you are going to have to maintain this unit, especially because of the curl pattern. My only real con I had with this unit was that the lace was just too big in the front, so I wouldn't be able to wear this glueless. I would have to melt it down. The cap wasn't big. I feel like the lace was big. But guys, let me know what you think about this one if you are feeling it. I'm gonna make sure to leave all the links down below in the description area. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel once again, turn those notifications on, share and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.